and this is just a little one that you can do daily just to lift you up, and it helps to balance your chakras. So I'm going to talk you through it. So it's just going to help lift you, brighten you, and make you be able to deal with life in a better way, you know, increasing your vibrational frequency, extending your aura. So before we start balancing your chakras, we're going to begin by releasing or removing any obstacles that's holding us back in our life using Ganesha breath. Ganesha is the elephant-headed Hindu god, remover of obstacles. So when I teach children, there's the wood chopper breath as well. So we're chopping away anything. So it's whatever first pops into your head. So it can be a person, a thing, it could be yourself, your own thoughts, anything that's holding you back to getting you to where you need to be in your life or where you want to be. So you're interlacing your fingers into Venus lock, inhaling through the nose, and you're exhaling through the mouth with a so keep going. On your next inhale, stay standing. Close your eyes, shoulders are back and down, smooth out the breath. Draw your belly button back towards the spine. Bring awareness into the four corners of your feet. Feel the invisible string pulling your head up to the heavens. Awareness to your heart center, your heart beating. A little smile to yourself. And then open your eyes. Okay, so we're going to begin by balancing the first chakra, Muladhara chakra. It's the color red. It's grounding, safety, security, stability. It's where you are within a group or family. If you're taking your hands out to here, it doesn't matter if your hands, your feet don't touch. So it's opposite hand, opposite foot, breathing through your nose. Here we go. And this balances the left and right hemispheres of your brain. It starts to get your brain switched back on. If you've got that muffled brain effect, it's really good for you. Okay, so the next part to this, it's like a marching. So you're going to do opposite knee, opposite arm, and do it like you mean it. Again, this balances our left and right hemispheres of our brains. Here we go. Then from here, place your hands onto your shoulders. So it's same knee, same elbow with the breath. And again, it doesn't matter if your knees and your elbows don't touch. And then from here, you're going to cross your right ankle over your left. Breathing in, arms all the way up. And breathing out to fold forwards. So all the weight's in that left foot. Your right foot is just holding you up slightly. It's not cheating to bend your knees. Really smooth out the rough edges of your exhale. And allow your torso to melt over your legs. Just let go. But be aware of that left foot, really grounding you. Inhaling, coming all the way up. Exhaling, hands down. Let's do the other side. So you're taking your left ankle over the right. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling to fold forwards. And again, all the weight's in that right foot. Left foot's just holding you up slightly. Keep the jaw and the shoulders relaxed. Smooth out the breath. And again, it's not cheating to bend your knees. Inhaling, coming all the way back up. Exhaling, coming down. So moving into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. So you're taking a wide step forward with your right foot, swiveling the back foot. So you should be about 4.5 feet, 4 feet apart. Your heel to instep and your hips are facing the side of your mat. opening up in the arms and looking along that front arm. So you're curling your fingers around your thumbs, and you're really pressing down the outside edge of the back foot, front big toe. I'm going to go this way a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. And perhaps this way. Okay? From here, looking along that front arm, nice deep breaths. You're going to draw back your bow and arrows, your left elbows coming back. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Inhale, straighten that front leg, swiveling the back leg, and then bending the other knee. Taking your arms out, looking along that front arm, really bending that front knee, engaging the back leg. Curl the fingers around the thumbs, drawing back your belly button. Nice deep breaths. Feel the extension in your spine. And then drawing back your bow and arrows, your right elbows coming back, keeping the shoulders relaxed, jaw relaxed. Feel the connection of your feet to the earth. And then inhaling to come back up. So from here you're moving into Malasana, squatting position. And then inhaling to lift up with the hips, exhale to come back down. So it's inhaling up, exhaling down, again keeping the jaw and the shoulders relaxed. Coming down into a cross-legged position. So from here we're moving into Svadhisthana chakra. Svadhisthana chakra is based in your pelvis. It's the colour orange. It's your joy in life, your creativity, your sexuality. It's your one-to-one relationships. It's also your emotions. So this first part to this section is really good for your digestion. So you get your fingers like this. So your fingers are curling around the thumb. Take your arms up. It's almost as if you're doing a pledge, giving a pledge. Oh, I don't know which one, how to say that. So you're going to exhale through the nose, inhale through the nose. Keep going. Inhale, take your arms up over your head, close your eyes. You're going to move from side to side with the breath, really stretching out each side of your torso, moving with the breath. And then releasing. So you're going to lie on your back. I'm going to move to my side so that you don't get a big vision of my bottom in the screen there. So you're lying on your backs here. You place your hands underneath your bottom so your palms are facing down to protect your back. Tuck your chin in. Inhale, lift your legs all the way up. Exhale to slowly allow them to come down. So inhale, legs up. Exhale, legs coming down. Keep working with that, smoothing out the breath. Now if it's sore on your back or your tummy, you can modify and keep your knees bent. Gives you less of a strain on your abs and your lower back. But really keep the breath nice and smooth. If the breath isn't smooth, it's not really yoga then. From here, draw your knees into your belly, releasing these abs, and then place your feet in the ground. Tuck your heels into your bottom, your feet are hip-width apart. Arms down by your sides, tuck the chin in. Moving into Setu Bandhasana. So inhale to lift up with the hips, keeping the legs parallel. Interlace the fingers underneath you. Tuck the shoulders in slightly, press the arms down into the ground. Keep lifting up with the hips. And opening up in the chest, nice deep breaths. So make sure your cervical spine, the back of your neck, is not on the floor here. You need to protect your neck. So you can either stay here, enjoying where you're at, or we're going to move into Ekapada Setu Bandhasana. Place your hands underneath your hips, holding yourself up with the elbows. Inhale, take your leg up to the sky. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, take it down. Slowly releasing your spine. Bring awareness into each individual vertebrae, drawing the belly button back towards the spine. Again, give yourself a wee hug. And then place your right ankle just below the left knee. Interlace the fingers around that left thigh and draw that thigh towards you, relaxing the jaw and the shoulders, and bring awareness into that right hip joint. Smooth out the breath. Releasing. Place that left ankle just below the right knee now. Interlace the fingers around that right thigh and draw that thigh towards you, keeping the jaw and shoulders relaxed. And breathing into that left hip joint. You'll be aware that there is a little bit of asymmetry in your body, which is perfectly normal. Release it. Place your hands to the inside of your insteps, and we're all going to be happy babies. And you'll be glad I'm doing this from side on. As an adult, we don't get a chance to be a happy baby as much anymore. So rock yourselves up to seated position, and we're going to move up into Manipura Chakra. So Manipura Chakra is the colour yellow. It's a burning flame, or the colour yellow, in your solar plexus area. It's your personal power, your self-esteem. It's your relationship to yourself. So working with something called Sophie grinding, keeping the jaw and shoulders relaxed, you're circling this middle part of your body. So this helps to stimulate your internal organs. It can get a bit stagnant around there. We tend to exercise our arms, our legs, our abs. We don't tend to exercise or stimulate our internal organs. So go the other way. And then from here, we're going to move into a posture called Janushasana. But before that, I'm going to speak you through a breathing technique, a pranayama, which we're going to incorporate with this posture to really stimulate this area. It's called Kapalabhati, breath of fire. So breath of fire, you're breathing out the nose quickly, and at the same time drawing your belly in. So you don't have to worry about the inhale happens naturally. So it's almost, I teach my new students, it's almost as if you're trying to get a fly out of your nose. So you're breathing quickly out your nose, because if you inhale instead of exhaling doing this, you're going to hyperventilate, which is never a good idea. Okay, so breath of fire, let's try it before we move into the posture. It's like this. Okay, so let's try it. So moving into Janushasana, you're going to get your feet, and you're going to take your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. Flex that left foot towards you. Inhale to lengthen, and you're going to exhale to fold. So trying to work that right set of ribs towards the left inner thigh. And then you're going to begin breath of fire. Inhale, come all the way up. Hold the breath, engage root locks. You're pulling in the pelvic floor muscles, pulling in the lower abdominal muscles. Exhale to release. You're going to get that long left leg. you're either going to take it to the front of that right shin, or you're going to lift it up and take it over the bent knee. The right arm's going up, it's going to cross your body either on top of the knee or the outside edge of the left thigh. And the left hand's on the floor behind you. Breathe in to lengthen and breathe out to twist. So breathing in to lengthen, breathing out to twist. Make sure there's no tension in the shoulders and you're imagining your spine spiraling equally upwards. And then let's go the other way. So left arm's going to the inside of the left thigh and the right hand's on the floor behind you. Breathe in to lengthen. Breathe out to twist. Breathe in to lengthen. Breathe out to twist. Twists are great for bringing tension out of the body. And then release. Let's do the other side. So legs out in front of you. And take the left foot to the inside of the right thigh now. Flex that right foot towards you. Inhale to lengthen. And then exhaling to fold into Janu Shirshasana. And don't worry if your hands aren't touching your feet. It's more about having a straight spine. Make sure you're not holding tension in the jaw and the shoulders. And begin Kapalabhati. Inhaling, coming all the way up, hold the breath, engage root lock. Exhale to release. So from here, taking your right foot, you're either taking the front of that left shin or over the bent knee. The left arm's going up, it's going to cross your body, the outside edge of your right thigh, right hand's on the floor behind you. Breathe in to lengthen, breathe out to twist. Breathe in to lengthen. Breathe out to twist. So twists are also tri-doshic, which means they balance all three doshas from an Ayurvedic perspective. So they're very, very good for you. And then releasing, take your right arm to the inside of the right thigh, the left hand's on the floor behind you. Breathe in to lengthen. Breathe out to twist. Breathe in to lengthen. Breathe out to twist. So imagine that spine spiraling equally upwards. Imagine that invisible string pulling you up, but be aware of your sit bone on the ground. And then release, coming back to cross-legged position. So you might start to have that awareness of Manipura chakra now, but don't worry if you don't. So moving up into Anahata chakra, your heart chakra. So it's the colour green. It's love, compassion, forgiveness towards others, but also towards yourself, which is really important. So your palms are going to face each other now, and you're engaging Mula Bandha, pelvic floor muscles, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Inhale to twist the left, exhale to the right. Inhale, hold the breath, engage root lock. Bring the awareness to the eyebrow center. Exhale to release. So you're going to move to sit on your heels now, but if your knees, your ankles shout at you, listen to them and stay cross-legged, because we're really just trying to work this thoracic part of our spines here. Sitting on these heels though are stimulating various meridian points, which are really good for a sluggish system. You know, my daughter, when she was pregnant, this was really good for her. Your system kind of slows down a little bit. So keeping your shoulders relaxed, you're inhaling to open up in the chest and the shoulders and the throat, and you're exhaling to tuck the chin into Jalandhara Bandha. So inhale to open up in the chest. Exhale to go the other way. So you can even imagine the colour green in your heart area and really connect the breath and the body here. Slow it down, smooth it out. Keep your jaw relaxed. Coming back to neutral spine. Place your hands hands onto your shoulders. Inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Inhale, hold the breath, engage your lock. Bring the awareness to the eyebrow center again. Exhaling to release. And then from here, moving back into cross-legged position. I'm going to move into a posture called Gomukhasana, the cow's face pose. This one, if you practice it every day, it makes you radiant apparently. I'm not there yet, as you can see, so I'm still aiming for it though, but I'm not attached to it. And not first. There we go, I'm practicing yoga. So, you're going to take your right foot just to the front of that left shin, or you're going to lift it up and take it over the bent knee. You can use blocks here, it's not cheating. You can place a block underneath the left sit bone. You're either staying there, or if your knees, your ankles are happy with you, you can take them to either side. Just make sure you're not sitting, your knees or your ankles. Be aware of your knees and your ankles. So from here, take your right arm all the way up to the sky. Take it down your back, and the left arm is going to come underneath to try and hold on. And don't worry if you're not there yet. Tuck the chin in, draw the crown of the head up to the heavens. Inhale to open up with the body, and exhale to let go. So inhaling to open up, and exhale to let go. Working with the breath. Then releasing, take your arms out in front of you. Moving into Garudasana arms, eagle arms. So the right arm is crossing over to wrap around the left. Now if you don't have shoulder issues, you can lift your elbows up. Engage Mula Bandha, your pelvic floor muscles, smooth out the breath. So this is great for anyone who holds tension in their shoulders. And then releasing. Let's do the other side. So coming back to cross-legged position, you're going to get your left foot either to the front of that right shin, or you're lifting up, taking it over the bent knee, or you're going to take each foot to either side. And again, it's not cheating. Put block underneath that right sit bone. If you raise your hips, you allow yourself to open up a bit more. Listening to your body, take your left arm all the way up, take it down your back, and the right arm is coming underneath to try and hold on. Now don't worry if your hands aren't touching each other, you're still working the same. Make sure your head's not pushed forward, keep the chin tucked in, try and keep the cervical spine in line with the spine. Make sure you're not holding tension in the pelvis. Let go. We hold a lot of tension and emotions in the pelvic area. Visualize that invisible string pulling your head all the way up to the heavens. Inhale to open up. Exhale to let go. And then releasing. Take your arms out in front of you. Let's move into Garudasana arms on the other side. Left arm's crossing over, wrap around the right. If you don't have shoulder issues, lift the elbows up. Engage Mula Bandha. Smooth out the breath. And then release. Coming back to cross-legged position. So it's perfectly fine if you wanted to sit on a cushion or on blocks to raise your hips, because there's a lot of seated positions in this this chakra balancing set. So, or move the cross of your legs. So it's up to you, it's your practice. So you take your palms are facing upwards. So moving up into Vishuddha chakra. So this is the colour blue. It's in your throat area. It's the 5th chakra. It's about asserting yourself, speaking your truth, communicating well. So you're inhaling to look to the left, exhale to look to the right. Keep going. Place your hands down to your legs And then you're going to drop your right ear down towards your right shoulder. So breathing into that left side of your neck, your shoulders are back and down, still lengthening through the spine, drawing your belly button back towards the spine, and you're not holding tension in the pelvis. Take your head back to center. Drop your left ear down towards your left shoulder, breathing into that right side of your neck. There might be some differences in each side, but just breathe into where you're at. Take your head back to center, and then you're going to look over your right shoulder. So as you inhale, your rib cage is going to lift and expand, and as you exhale, your rib cage is contracting and going back down. So really open up your lungs here. Looking over your left shoulder, and again, open up in the lungs. Take your head back to center. So if you don't have neck issues, you're going to take your head all the way back. Stretching out through that front part of your throat area. You can even imagine that you're breathing the colour blue in and out through the front of your throat. Take your head back to center. Interlace your fingers, take them behind the back of your neck. The elbows are pointing towards the wall in front of you. Tuck the chin in to Jalandhar Bandha. Engage Mula Bandha, pelvic floor muscles. Engage Uddiyana Bandha, your lower abdominal muscles. Now as you inhale, you're going to visualize that you're breathing a white light all the way up the spine towards the crown of the head. As you exhale, you're drawing that white light all the way back down. So keep working with this visualization technique and keep engaging all three bandhas. So it really allows the prana, the life force energy, to flow more freely through your body. And then gently releasing, opening your eyes. It's perfectly normal to feel a little bit spaced out now. So it's quite a nice feeling, so don't worry about it, it's all good. So from here you're going to roll your head round, nice big circles, keeping the shoulders relaxed, breathing into any tightness, breathing into any places that are not feeling so great. And go round the other way. Might hear some creaking going on. And then coming back to neutral spine. So let's shrug away our worries now. Inhale, exhale. And then slowly rolling your shoulders back, big circles. And forwards. Okay, so moving up towards Ajna or Agnya chakra, depending on who your teacher is or what's happening. It can sometimes be violet or purple, that's the colour that I associate to it, but some teachers will, there'll be differences with these three chakras, and it depends on which teacher, what lineage you come from. But for me, for today, it's a purpley violet colour. So it's your wisdom, your intuition, your psychic abilities. From here you're going to get your tiger claws. Okay? And you're going to alternate your tiger claws above your head with Kapalabhati, breath of fire. Here we go. Inhale, hold the breath, engage root lock. Bring the awareness to the eyebrow center, the colour violet or purple. Exhaling to release. From here, we're moving into Balasana, child's pose. So taking your arms down by your side, resting your forehead down. You can even move your forehead from side to side to stimulate this chakra. And place your hands either side of your head, and you're gently pushing yourself up. So moving up into the last chakra, Sahasrara chakra. So this is the crown of your head. It's the colour white. It's your connection to everything, yourself, the universe, people, things. So we're going to begin by circling our arms. Nice big circles, deep breaths. This is going to increase your electromagnetic field. Easy for me to say. Which increases your aura. It's supposed to be about 9 feet. If your aura, or your electromagnetic field is small, go the other way, then you're going to be more prone to being affected by negative external circumstances, events, people. Your immune system's going to be lower. So really get that aura big. Okay, then the next part, doesn't matter which side you go to, inhale, exhale. And then take your arms out here. This is going to help to balance your pelvis. So exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Keep going. Okay, and then the last part to this set. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now keep going. It's not cheating, bending your knees, remember, but make sure you're not holding tension in your shoulders, your jaw. Protect your neck. Slow it. And then coming down into cross-legged position. Fingers in Gyan Mudra, shoulders back and down. And try not to listen to the car alarms outside, the seagulls. And from here you can move into Shavasana in your own time. But for me, namaste. Thank you for practicing yoga with me today.
I know.